coming out. So I'm confused as to why was my hair so difficult to detangle, but I didn't really it was difficult to detangle. But
okay, then I'll be your first. I'll be your first customer.
It was difficult to detangle, but there was not that much hair coming out, which was very interesting. Y'all making me nervous. These guys are like stopping in their tracks and like 5 feet away. Like y'all was all the way over there and y'all stopping and y'all was just looking at me and I'm just like, are y'all alright? I mean, it's interesting. I'm not mad. It's just like it made me nervous. Like it makes you kind of want to like zone in and wonder if they're alright because you just stopped so hard. Like, all right, so right now I want to go to this fish market. Don't really want to leave y'all on this right here. If it's too many people, I won't. But I'm just picking up the food and then I'm out because I want to at least prep my food for tomorrow, and then just don't want it to be like a wild crazy thing right now. That's all, because I don't have to get it from here. I could probably share. I really don't want it to be an OG price right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, because I mean I could use some regular food and just save my money for now. Sorry. Thank you so much. Hold on, y'all. Hi. You have a plastic bolsa? Bolso? Bolsa? Bolsa. Gracias. Yeah. The tray, right? Hold on, y'all. Because y'all, I was like, please. Hold on. I just would like to buy it. I will buy that. Oh, no. Okay. And I still got problems. You know what I'm saying?
$27, $28.
Thank you. Looks like I'm not enough to pay you. Let it go, babe. Thank you. Oh God, y'all. All right, we out of here. I think I can use this same paper, and I think I can transfer back to this block, up the block, and then get a metro. Somebody just walked up on me, and I was just like, whoa, no. Like, oh man, I don't be trying to be making it seem like I'm better than anybody. It's just that y'all sometimes, like, I don't tell everybody my business, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't understand how hard it is, how hard my life is right now, and how hard I'm dealing with the things that I'm dealing with. And if I'm struggling, y'all might not hear me complain, but I be struggling and I be having a hard life too. I make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? I make the best of it. Okay? If I ain't have a home, you know where I'm gonna go? To the shelter. Okay? All else fails, you ain't got no money, you know where I'm going? If I don't got no money, you know where I'm going? I'm going to the welfare center. Okay? You can't say that you have no home. You can't say that you don't have a home and have money. I don't know how to say it the right way. Give me a second. Let me think. Let's say, for example, you're saying that you don't have a home. You don't have a home because you don't have no money, right? Okay. You don't have no money because you don't have no job, right? Okay. So you go into the center, and the center is going to help you get a home. They're going to tell you that you have to go to a shelter. You have to go to a shelter. You have to comply with the program. Okay? You have to comply. You have to go to the shelter. Okay? You have to be in the shelter. That's your home. That's your housing. You don't have to worry about paying for it because you're going to apply for food stamps. You're going to apply for cash assistance. You're going to apply for all these programs. You go in there and you apply for everything. Okay? Based on your situation, just go in there and tell them the GD truth. Go there and tell them all the freak that you know. Just go there and cry. Like, it's okay. If you're embarrassed, just go. You know what I'm saying? It's better than living on the streets. It's better than feeling like you're a bum and having to ask people for money. One thing you do not want to be is a bum. One thing you do not want to do is not have a home. One thing you do not want to not do is have a job. I know one thing that people do not want to do is ask people for money. I know you don't want to ask people for money. You know what I'm saying? And me, I get so taken back from sometimes the situations that I be seeing because I'm like, why don't you just go to a shelter? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you go to a shelter and you fighting with people and putting yourself in a predicament where you can't go to a shelter again. You know, there's not people that there's a one person that I know that has fought their way out of every single situation. You know what I'm saying? To be with somebody in a shelter, like their better half, and a person I know that just keeps on having mad problems, a lot of problems, and they can't even go to a shelter. But everybody is not like that person. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference. Like, you could just go to a regular shelter. What you can do is you can go to the nearest police precinct and ask them where's the nearest shelter. Okay? You could go to, you know what I'm saying? Because at least you could walk into certain locations, but go to the local precinct. Call 311 from the nearest payphone. Those phone calls are free. Okay? It's free to call 311. It's free to call 611. It's free to call 911. Call 911 so they could direct you to the next call. Use the phone. Use these free phones that's on the street and get yourself off of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself off of the streets. Y'all gotta get yourselves off of the streets. Especially if you're not gonna let nobody help you. You know how many people I've tried to help doing this business that I do? I've been doing this for at least 10 years, okay? I've been doing this for at least 10 years, and you still got somebody that's gonna sit there and ask you for money, like right here. Like, I'm sitting here trying to explain to you how difficult it is, you know? But like, all you gotta do is just either 1, stop drinking, 2, stop smoking, get your home, get your house. And if you think that you can handle whatever it is that you done gotten yourself into, get whatever it is you gotta get taken care of first so that you could go home and do that stuff on your own. I'm not giving you a green light to do these things. I don't have permission to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I wasn't even gonna bring it out and make it about this female. It's just that she looks kind of young. And I hate when I see this type of situation. And it's crazy. If you ever look at a situation and somebody walks up to you and they're brand new, fresh out of wherever they was at. Now they don't have a home anymore. You know what I'm saying? Brand new and fresh out of it. And then it's a type of situation where they have to like start asking people for money and things like that. They don't stop right here. Dang. I should have been over there. I would have been on that bus right there. Freak. Are any of these buses that's coming up going to be are any of these buses coming up going to be a select? Do you know?
Some of them are limited.
Huh?
Limited.
Only limited, but not selects?
I think the only select bus
is that M60, right?
Yeah,
Let me go around the corner then. I should have been over there anyway. I should have just been over there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Thank you. Because, I mean, I could just walk. I might just walk, y'all. Because I don't know exactly. Let me see how long it's going to take. You know, y'all, I just feel bad sometimes for people. I can't even help y'all no more. Like, I've been going broke trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been going broke trying to help y'all. You know how many people done robbed me, stole my bread, this, that, and the third? Like, how many times do you want me to help these people? Like, you got me really saying, I ain't getting involved. Heck out of here. I'm not doing all of that. Nope. Because when it was time for me to get kicked out, I found out exactly who I was. You know what? Man, it was just a blessing. Okay, the day that I tell y'all the reason and the how I made it, the day that I tell y'all how I made it will be the day that I ain't got to worry about making it no more, because I would have made it already. There would have been nothing you could tell me. There would have been nothing you could tell me. Like, you can't tell me nothing about my situation. You can't tell me nothing about my life, you know? But don't come out of the house looking like you were crazy. Don't come out of the house looking, if you ain't got your own, you know what I'm saying? And you have to live in somebody else's home, you should not be going out of your way to look like a crazy person. Don't come in, if you know you're not supposed to wear slippers with sneakers in the street, those kind of slippers with sneakers in the street, do not come out of the house wearing those kind of slippers. If you think you look crazy, we think you look crazy. Okay? Don't do that. I look crazy, right? Yeah, if you had to ask, then that means you're right. You know? Because everybody not going to let you in their home when you over there looking like you crazy. Okay? Can't get in, can't get out. Okay? Can't get in because you can't figure it out. You know? Me, I don't know. I guess I'm the type of person that whatever situation I'm going through, I'll just go through it and then deal with it later. Like, work hard now, ask questions later. Work hard now, ask questions later. Sometimes you people just really be going through situations, you know? And it's not everybody's fault. It's not the next person's fault, you know, that you're having a situation, but everybody is not perfect. Everybody is not perfect. And I feel bad that I can't help. Like, if I have money and I could walk up to a person in the street and be like, look, I'm going to help you change your life, okay? Only because you asked me, okay? So, like, maybe the only thing that I could do is, like, if somebody give me money for this person, I could walk up to you and be like, hi, I'm going to change your life, okay? But you have to tell me the things that you need to help you change your life. And then you just give the person everything that they need, that they asked for. And then, like, you know, maybe if it's a logical option or a logical purchase or a logical buy, then maybe that'll be a situation where the person's going to be happy and they'll be able to thrive in their situation. But if they're not asking for things like a home should be the first thing that they ask for. The first thing. This coffee got me like happy. Like I'm so psyched. I'm so psyched. I'm just very surprised, y'all. I'm very surprised. The first thing that a person's supposed to ask for when they're a bum living in the street is a home. That's the very first thing. That's the reason why you're going to a shelter, because the first thing you need to do is make sure you have a roof over your head. When it's raining, when it's snowing, when the wind is blowing, when it's boiling hot outside, okay? You're in any 4 seasons, you need to have a home. Forget friends, forget family, forget all of that. Forget all of that, because the first thing that you need is a home. Okay, the only person that you need to worry about is God. Everybody else, none of that matters. You need God, you need a home. Everything else, that's it. You don't need nothing else after that. You could probably have no clothes on your body. The only thing you really need is a home. Okay? So then after you have a home, then you get clothes for your body. You know? But still. God, a home, clothes. That's all you need. Then after you get the clothes, you get a job. After you get the job, I mean, of course you're going to need clothes and at least a comfortable pair of sneakers. Okay? So you got God, you got home, you got clothes, you have a pair of sneakers, okay? About 7 outfits for the week. Wash them once a week. Get an 8th one, get a 9th one, get a 10th one. That's going to make you through 2 weeks, okay? If you don't want to wash clothes so much, I mean, you have to wash your clothes. You have to, because nobody wants to be around nobody that's funky, okay? So you have to take care of your hygiene. Okay, which is the reason why. How you gonna take care of your hygiene if you don't have a shower? You're supposed to. If you have no home, you're supposed to be in a shelter. So if you're in a shelter, make sure you have your slippers for your shower, so you don't have to share the shower with people. All you gotta do is stand up in the shower. Okay, you want a house coat. You want to try to be a little bit professional, so you're never walking around naked. Okay, you got a curfew just like you was at home. You got a curfew, so you can't be out alone. You can't. No. You got a curfew. So you get back by 9, you get back by 10. Run it just like you was at your mom's house. Your whole priority, your whole main top priority should be either 1, go to school. 2, get a job. It could be another job. It could be 1 job. It could be 2 jobs. You should have at least 2, daytime, nighttime. If you don't want to be in that shelter, then don't be. Go and get a job. Go and get a job. And then you don't have to worry about paying for your rent at the shelter, because the shelter is going to get paid for already. Okay. You don't have to worry about having you don't even have to have a job, honestly. If you're sick, you just go to the shelter, you tell them that you need help. Like, everybody gets sick sometimes, you know? Maybe your stomach is bothering you. Maybe you have ammonia. Maybe you're just not well. You shouldn't be going to the shelter. Then you can probably go to the hospital instead. Then you can bring your paperwork and everything to a shelter. Anytime you leave that shelter, you need to come back with a document. If you leave the shelter and then you try to come back to the shelter the next day, everything you did the first day, the second day, and the third day, you got to restart over again. Once you walk out, you have to restart. So it's best if you just either going to decide if you're going to stay there, but if you restart, you still can make your own schedule, right? You can still stay out late, right? It's just that it's not a guarantee that every night you'll have a bed. It's not a guarantee that it's going to be okay for you to lie on the floors in the shelter. Okay? The point of the matter is get in there early. Once you have a bed, you have a bed. That is your bed every night. But you have to be there early. You can't just be there sometimes. You can't just be there today and not there tomorrow. Then your bed belongs to somebody else, because every night they're gonna do count. Like, I feel so bad because this girl, she just asked me, I don't even know what she said. Like, all I seen was somebody in my circumference, and you're not allowed to be that close to me. Like, you're just not. So I don't know if she's ever gonna see this or anything, but like, for people who can see this, for people who got the right idea, the right mentality, the people who already have an opportunity, you haven't messed up your life yet. You know what I'm saying? So all you need to do is pay attention. If anything ever happens and you don't know what to do in life, always know where your what am I going to say? Because the bus is coming right now. You need to know where your local shelter is, just in case anything happens. Anything happens, you know that you can go to a shelter. You know where the shelter is. You know what time it opens. You call and you find out these things. You don't have to go there immediately. I'm sorry, my nose is running. Hold on, y'all, because my nose is running. But yeah, you really need to like go to your local shelter. You need to know where your local shelter is. Shelter is. You always need to, because you never know when you're going to be in a situation and you got to run to a shelter. Like, you never know. You never know. So it's always wise for you to always know where to go. Your friends is not going to be your friends forever. You never know when you're going to be living with your friends and they're going to kick you out because one day you do something that they don't like or they just don't want you there no more. You know? So the day that they don't want you there no more needs to be the day that you decide that you have a place to go. Because you can't be with your friend, your mom. If you wasn't able to be at your friend's house, you wasn't able to be at your mom's house, then you was going to be in the shelter. But before you got to your friend's house, this is why it don't make no sense for you to not want to be in a shelter.
That's why it's so funny.
You still should really, like I said, just go to a shelter and at least know where the shelter is. I kid you not. My nose is kind of like, I got this cold coffee, my hands is cold, it was just now getting a little bit cold outside. But yeah, I feel bad. I can't really be no motivation. I don't want to be a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do those things. That's not the type of person that I am. I probably could. Ooh, look y'all, there's caramel on my sleeve. Caramel. Or coffee maybe. Does she know how heavy her bag is that just hit me? Oh, this really is caramel. Wow. Hold on, y'all.
Stop.
Anyway, though, again, it still boils down to...
Please let the door close. We all have to go. Let the door close.
Still boils down to, come on, like, just don't play yourself. How you gonna know? Just look at yourself, man. You know. Come on. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta look at yourself. Look at somebody else, man. And then you know. You know? It's not for somebody to be being better than you or anything. It's just you have to take care of yourself. Okay? And I can't freaking help it because one, I don't know what you did. And I don't like people that's on drugs or doing really, really weird things around me. I'm not with that. Okay? I'm not okay with that. So I can't even help you no more. You need to go to the shelter is what I'm trying to tell you. This is type of situation where we can't help you anymore because we don't know what you're doing, because you shouldn't be going through that. As soon as you get into a problem, you need to be going to your nearest shelter, not to the next friend. I mean, if you want to go to the next friend, fine, but just remember that if you need help again, you need to be going to the shelter, not to your next friend. That's what everybody else did, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else that you think you ain't got to worry about paying rent, how you think that they did that? They had to go to the shelter, so why do you think you're better than the next person? You're not better, you know? You're not better. Like, you're not better than nobody, so you need to go into a shelter, and you need to do that while there's still a chance, while there's still an opportunity. The benefits is, because I really won't know yet, but I'm still gonna let you know the only benefits is like I don't know, but let's say for example you get into an apartment, they will help you. The program will help you. If you're in a program, if you comply with everything, the program will help you pay for everything. That's all I can say. Like, the whole point is to not put yourself in a situation. Just follow your parents' rules for a little while. It's not forever. You know? It's not forever. It's temporary. Just do it until they ask them when you can make your own decisions. If they say it's 18, then as soon as 18 hit, then you ask them, Mom, can I start making my own decisions? You know? Don't get too grown yet. Do not get too grown yet. You're not ready. Do not act like you're ready.
Next stop, Madison Avenue.
Go ahead, mister. You know? Like, you're not ready. And it's crazy because if you realize that you're not ready, then what that mean? Don't that mean you shouldn't be acting like you ready? Don't that mean you need to, like, you know, take it easy? You're not ready. You're not ready to live on your own. You're not ready to make your own decisions. You know? Shoot, if you can't even curse in your own home, you're not ready. You're not ready. Stay in a child's place. This is what they mean when they say it. Stay in a child's place. Okay? See these people sitting down, laying down over here? They're sick. They're sick. You don't need to be laying on the street. And there's so many people over here that are like this. You don't need to be living like this. You need to go and get a job. You know what I'm saying? If you can understand me, you're not lost already. You're not lost already. But there's no specific reason why you should not be able to understand me. If somebody lets you stay with them, right? For 2 years. Not a full 2 years, but knowing that this is your schedule. You don't live here, but you don't have to worry about paying rent. You can stay here for every 2 or 3 days. Every 3 days, you need to have enough money saved. Okay? You need to have enough money saved to either one, stay in a shelter one night. Not stay in a shelter. To either one, stay in a hotel every 3 nights. Because you can't get comfortable there. You know what I'm saying? You can't get comfortable in the house. We don't want you to stay here. We don't want you to get comfortable. This is not the place to get comfortable. Okay? This is the type of situation where you have to work very hard. Okay? So we don't want you to get comfortable. We just want you to, like, work, save money. If you're not going to let us help you save money, then there's no reason for us to be helping you. 2 years later? No. Okay? 2 years later? No. Nobody's supposed to help you for more than 2 years. You don't pay no rent. Okay? For 2 years. You don't gotta do crap for 2 years. You didn't save no money for 2 years? You thought people was laughing around, joking and being funny for 2 years? No. Now, okay, the 2 years is up and it's time for you to go. What does that mean? What did I just say? Where's your room? Where's your apartment that you was stacking for 2 years for? Where's your home? Where's your house? You're gonna be getting money for school? Not school.